That's great, real dear youngsters, that you are available every day to discuss on our great Shastras. I'm sure that some knowledge, some information you are gathering, which will add up to your life's beautification, empowerment, and better performance for good achievements. Only suggestion is do not give up this endeavor at any cost, which is of highest value and importance. Come what may. Friends, like every day, today also, we have six things to do. Common sense thought. We will go for our Sankalpa Sahana Bhavatu Bhagavad Gita study of Rajasik Tamasik Buddhi. Then we are left with a Dhruti and then Sukha. That also we'll study from tomorrow. In Tulasi Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, we will see not only Shri Rama and Vanaras reaching the ocean. We saw that yesterday. There in Lanka, Ravana Mandodari discussion we will see. All to indicate that whatever the way we go wrong, try to go wrong, knowingly, unknowingly, in some form or the other, some guidance comes to us for rectification. In case of Ravana, it came in the form of his maternal uncle also, father-in-law also, wife also, brother also. Two brothers, both. Even Kumbhakarna says many a times to give back Sita. But he doesn't listen, Ravana. That's why he perishes. Either we have to know what is right, wrong from our side, or we have to know it from the elders who know it and drop the wrong, do the right. In that way only we as human beings evolve. So these are the six things we will do today. So among them, the first one, the common sense thought today is little sensitive. What it is, what? Just open your eyes. See the entire universe from its micro level to the macro level. At the micro level, the one cell organism, एक कण जीवी कहते हैं उसको. At the macro level, the entire cosmos or universe. In between all living and non-living, especially the living beings. Remember carefully. Listen carefully. Understand heartily that every of those living beings are in their own struggle, of survival. Every moment from so many odds that are there around trying to destroy it. Along with surviving, they have to evolve also. Along with evolving, they have to continue their progeny also, safely, securely. The amount of the problem that's going through them, the sufferings they go through are enormous. It cannot be explained. Whether you call a small one cell organism bacteria, it wants to survive, it wants to evolve. A blade of grass also, a tree, a plant, how difficult for them to survive to all odds around and then bring out fruits and flowers for us. Any of the animals you take, birds you take, a bird, सुबह उठकर उसको दौड़ना ही पड़ता है खाने के लिए, कभी मिलता कभी नहीं मिलता. The animals in the jungles, how many kilometers they walk only for survival, for the sake of getting the food, water. उनको उसी में इतना दुख. A cruel looking animals like tigers and lions. अरे भाई वो भी जीव है, उसको जीना है, उसके लिए खाना चाहिए. How much struggle they go through to hunt the animals. नहीं तो कभी मिलता नहीं, 3 दिन 4 दिन भी खाना. The huge animals like the elephants, hippos, and the whales and seals. how much food they need to survive. इतना बाबा. But somehow they have to procure. Go see, observe how many dukkha they must be going through in surviving. And they have mutual quarrel, fighting, saving oneself from the other higher animals or cruel animals. More than that, they have to go through all weather changes. They have no remedies, sardi, garmi, barish. And if they get any diseases, these animals, who are there to treat them? Batao? Is there anybody? Any doctor? Buffalo? You know, you may have a doctor as buffalo, but you don't have buffalo as a doctor. Nobody is there for them. Imagine their plight that's going on. Think about it. The snakes and the dogs, cats, कोई भी animal हो, कितना उनको मुश्किल हो रहा होगा, कितना दुख every moment. Now come to human beings. How many millions are there? In the tribal areas, not having again the food also, safety, security. Lacks even now in the modern world. Not only in India, like middle class countries, even in the high richer countries also, there are human beings who are suffering even for food. In America and China, there are poverties. People are suffering everywhere. Look into the professionalists. Who is happy, contented, and relaxed? Anybody, a doctor. Hundreds of patients he'll have to attend. Again, he'll have to save himself. And every day he'll have to do that. An engineer. Day in and out, he'll have to make a plan. The most difficult job, a professor, taking every day 5, 6 classes. How tough it is, I know. A great politician. Lifelong, they have to think for the country, the development, the progresses. अरे यार कोई भी शांत सुखी नहीं है रे बाबा. सब अपने अपने दुखों में, अपने अपने समस्या में. Remember it. Everyone, every professional, every individual, the Devatas, they are in their own struggle. The Brahma Deva is in a struggle of creation. The Vishnu is going through the big tough task of maintenance department. Bhagavan Shiva will have to dissolve. He doesn't like, but he has to do that. How much of the pain he must be going through? The Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, they have no respect. The Yaksha, Gandharva, Kinnara, कोई भी रह नहीं सकते बिना कुछ किए. हर क्षण उनको फॉर सर्वाइवल, फॉर मेंटेनेंस, फॉर इवोल्यूशन, फॉर कंटिन्यूइंग द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन. How much suffering they are going through. Okay, now let us come to more close people. Ki, how, our own house, grandparents, their age problem, health problem, कितने होते हैं. मृत्यु का डर होता है उनको, सबको छोड़ के जाने का भय होता है. कितना दुख. You look into their eyes, you'll understand. See the fear and anxiety in the eyes of your parents, the struggle they go through to maintain you. The father running every day to that official work and getting that salary, mother continuously taking care of the house. Kitna dukh unko. Your brother, your sister, your in-laws, your neighbors, your friends, your colleagues, your boss. You say that he's scolding me, but he's answerable to the higher authority. They'll have to show that progress or the profits or the outcome continuously. Be put your feet in their shoe and see. Hana, a farmer's hard work in the field, a businessman's work in his business, a scavenger's work on the road, a sabji bechne wala in any market, a grocery shop. See, every day they have to take stock of things. They have to place the orders. When they are delivered, they have to receive. कभी 11-12 बजे आते हैं रात को. From long distance they have to come. No, continuously bill payment they have to do. They have to maintain the customers, and then they have to ensure the quality of the products. They have to see that before the expiry date happens, they have to be sold. हाँ नहीं है, एक्सपायर हो गया तो 40-50% को लॉस ही होता है उसमें. टू whom they tell that problem बेचारे. अगर कोई सब्जी वाला बिका नहीं मानो उस दिन सब्जी या फल, अगले दिन सड़ जाते हैं. अरे बाबा खर्च वेस्ट ऑन डे. Who understands their dukkha? A bus driver's dukkha of daily those 100 200 kilometers, such heavy steering across the terrible road they have to drive. The car driver, the bus driver, the train driver, the pilots, the people soldiers on the borders. Everybody dukhi yaad rakho. Everybody is struggling for survival in this world. Now, all this we are saying today in our common sense thought, only to ask one question that when already people are so much in their struggle for survival and suffering and all, is it correct on our part that because of our ego, because of our arrogance, because of our selfishness, because of our bhoga sakti, that can we afford to give more dukkha to them, add dukkha to them? Is it right? But you see in our one day schedule, if dekho, जाने अनजाने में how much dukkha we are giving to our parents, grandparents, dukkha we are giving to our sisters, brothers, to our neighbors, to other animals, to the people on the society, in our own organization. With our arrogance, with our selfishness, with materialism, how much dukkha we are inflicting. Adding, जख्म में नमक छिड़कना कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में. Already they are all wounded, they are all pained. Just see the wounds and pains of the people in the countries where the wars are happening. Which side, when will the bomb fall? We don't know. सब बैठ के भोजन करे, सडनली बॉम्ब गिरा, पूरा बिल्डिंग कोलैप्स. किसी का हाथ पैर टूटा, किसी का सर टूटा, कोई मर गया है, कोई आधा मर रहा है. कितना दुख याद रखो युद्ध में जो हो, ड्यूरिंग साइक्लोन्स का हो, मे बी द अर्थक्वेक का हो, or tornadoes or volcanic fire, or some madman like in America take the pistol but shoots up. The other man-made calamities like now morning in Jhansi, the 12 children or 10 small children, neonatals, एक दो दिन तीन दिन का जन्म हुआ बस. They are died because of short circuit and all. 30 or 20 are serious there. कितना दुखी है रे देख बाबा. In those Nigerian countries, in those Algerian countries, in those African countries, लोग पहनने को कपड़ा नहीं रहता, भोजन नहीं रहता. See that science is growing, developing. Science is making the man more selfish. Science is making a man more bhogi. Science is making the man forget his humanness. My question is, कि how much the world needs our consolation, needs our love, needs our seva, needs our forgiveness. Instead of doing all that, if we will become an addition to their dukkha, how wrong it is, batao. Everywhere, at your own home, so much when your parents are struggling, instead of helping them with your more demands, disobediences, arrogances, when you trouble them, who told you you are a human being? You're worse than Rakshasa. When the professors, teachers are giving such lectures, satsanga, or talks on something, instead of attending the class and learning, and disturbing him in the talk in the class with others, being reckless, careless, disrespectful to the teachers. What an amount of dukkha we are giving it. You, especially youngsters, be absolutely sensitive. Maximum help we have to do to the world, not maximum harm causing. That is real evolution. In this only your real outer success, spiritual evolution lies. Not even one prani, even once, even in dream also should not be suffering because of us. As many as possible, we have to give them what the world wants. Little consolation, little casualty, little forgiveness, little words that I am there with you if you want, tell me. You have forgotten to do all this. That we have become so arrogant, so selfish. एक दूसरे को मार रहे, खा रहे, धोखा दे रहे. See all the scams people from the small little families of laborers. They think यार बच्चे का शादी है तो 1 लाख जमा करे तो 1.5 लाख होएगा या 1,20,000. विद दैट आइडिया बिना खाए पिए वो लोग सेवा करके देते हैं These bloody rascals, whatever you say, how they do the cheating of those people. And where do they go to tell? दुख देखो, कितने हजारों लाखों करोड़ों डेली हो रहा है. How can it they do like that? In your friend circle ऐसा कोई है ना? Stop करो उनको. If you cannot help the world, never mind. Don't trouble them. Don't add to their agonies, their pains. Don't add the salt and mirch to their wounds. Have concern. Have some humanity, some compassion. This is highest spirituality. The world needs it today. The people who say we are with you, people who say we are concerned for you, who are able to help, who are honest, who are not cheating, we are not that way troubling. है ना? आजकल दुनिया ऐसे लोगों को चाहती है बहुत. To understand that subtle either of this world, the Bhumata, Samudra Deva, the Vana Devata, all the grahas, how much they are trembling, how much they are frightened, how much they are agonized and suffering, mainly because of we, the human beings, arrogant. With all our atrocities we do. भूमाता को तो हर पल इतना दुख हो रहा है, बोझ हो रहा है उनको. The entire Vayu with Kalushya, with pollution is suffering so much. See the man lost control, lost thinking, lost sensitivity, lost all humanity only. You and I, please start at home. आज से अपने माता पिता भाई बंधु किसी को भी थोड़ा भी दुख मत देना. हेल्प करो या ना करो, सुख दो या ना. Stop giving दुख. Only three things. Don't be arrogant, don't be selfish, don't be materialist. भौतिकवादी, स्वार्थी, अहंकारी. He inevitably troubles the people and the world. You and I, let us refrain from that type of life. Wherever we go or whoever comes to us, they must get the consolation, some help from the core of our heart, if not a good pat or a good word. कोई भी आए हमारे पास, किसी को हम दुखी नहीं. But you know they are bad. Their bad is theirs. Forgive them. But he cheated me. He was ignorant at that time he did it. So what? You are not died, you are alive. You are a human being. You are studying. You are Gita students. You are student of Ramayana. You are the student of all Sanatan Dharma. So you and I have to be different. Be conscious. Close eyes. Tell to Lord, oh Lord, take my tapasya. But see that the beings are happy. Beings are free from their agonies and miseries. We are not able to see their dukkha. ऐसा करना है भगवान से प्रार्थना. ऐसे पॉजिटिव वाइब्स थॉट्स सेंड करते ही जाना है. That at least a little percent of the wound it removes, not all. At present, the subtle world, how much it is wounded, if you want to look at, see into your own hearts. The dejections, the despondencies, the dissatisfactions, the distresses, the disappointments, the frustrations, the miseries. Are you not going through? मैं तो आई एम गोइंग थ्रू बाबा. आई नो फ्रॉम ऑब्जर्विंग माई सेल्फ हाउ द वर्ल्ड मस्ट बी इन इट्स दुख. With all the Vedanta studied, still the body doesn't cooperate. The mind has its own fancying. So much of suffering going on. With all this study, what to talk about the people who doesn't know all this? अब बाप रे, उनका दुख को देखकर तो बर्दाश्त नहीं होता. प्रभो सबको क्षमा करो. You are a dayamaya, karunamaya. If you think if you want, you can forgive all. You can make all human beings dukkha rahita. लोका समस्ताः निरामयाः भवन्तु सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वोपद्रवाणि पश्यतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु सर्वेत्र सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ओ लॉर्ड, जिनको बुद्धि ज्ञान मिलने से शांत होएगा उसको दो. जिसको प्रेम मिलने से होगा वो दे दो. जिनको मित्र मिलेंगे तो सुख मिलेगा उनको दो. जिनको खाना पीना का मिलेगा सुखी होगा तो उसको दे दो. बट सी दैट you are children, we are not suffering, should not suffer. Pray to God, feel inside, outside also whatever best you can do to remove the agony dukkha of the jivas. Don't add. Let be a plant, animal, human, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, gender. ये सब बकवास है, ये सब nonsense. First we are human beings. Let us love each other, console each other. Once we are secured, then find your path for ultimate, respecting the others also. इस तरह का एजुकेशन आज चाहिए रे बाबा. तुम लोग सुनते नहीं, कोई बताते तो वो आपको फिलॉसफी सुना रहे, we don't want your philosophy. Then gets lost in your nonsense, then, like all useless fellows. Destroy yourself and destroy the country. Tomorrow the nation is in your hands and you have nothing. No knowledge, no patience, no abilities, nothing. फिर क्या करो? तो अपने को भी सर्वाइव नहीं करोगे. What will you do to the nation? You will be like all these Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan जैसे लोगों की तरह बन जाओगे. Lazy, non-productive, committal, non-hardworking, and all the name of religion becoming fanatics and doing nothing. No magnanimity, narrow mind. ऐसा जीना है तुमको. You are not expected to be so, my dear. You are the students of Geetha. So today's thought is be kind, compassionate towards your parents and family members to be with by not inflicting any pain and dukkha to them because of your ego, selfishness, and your materialism. Please do that. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्धस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरात् शिवकृष्णात् समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं ऋग्वेद पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोऽध्यायस्य अध्ययनं श्रीरामचरितमानसान्तर्गत सुन्दराकाण्ड अध्ययन द्वारा विजय रहस्य सद्गुण अवगाहनं मोक्षार्थं जन्म साफल्यार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं च वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Friends, we have done the second thing. Let us do Sahana Bhavatu. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vedic chanting, Rigveda, 4th Mandalam from 23rd Anuvaka. Let us do 23, 24, 25, 4 of them we'll see. 11, 11, 8, 22, 8, 30, then 7. So 38 or 40. जितना भी है. ओम अथ वेद पारायणम ऋग्वेदः चतुर्थमण्डलम् त्रयोविंशतितममन्त्रात् आरभ्य अनुवाकातारभ्य ॐ कथामहामवृधत्कस्य होतुर्यज्ञञ्जुषाणो अभिसोममूधः पिबन्नुषानो जुषमाणो अन्धो ववक्षरुष्वः शुचते दनाय को अस्य वीरः सदमादमापसमानं सुमतिभिः को अस्य कदस्य चित्रं चिकिते कधूति वृधे भुवनच्च शमानस्य यज्ञोः कथा शृणोति हूयमानमिन्द्र कथा शृण्वन्नवसामस्य वेद का अस्य पूर्वेरुपमातयोः कथैव माहुः पपुरिं जरित्रे कथा सवाद शशमानो अस्य नशदवि द्रविणं दीध्यानः देवो भुवन्न वेदामरुतानां नमो जगृभ्यवा अभियज्जुजोषद कथा कदस्या उषसो व्युष्टौ देवो मर्त्यस्य सख्यं जुजोष कथा कदस्य सख्यं सखिभ्यो ये अस्मिन् कामं सुयुजन्तत्रसे किमादमत्रं सख्यं सखिभ्यः कदा नु ते भ्रात्रं प्रब्रवाम श्रिये सुदृशो वपुरस्य सर्गाः स्वर्णचित्रतममिष आगोः द्रुहञ्जिगां समनिन्द्रां ते दिक्ते तिग्मा तुजसे अनीका ऋणाचिद्यत्र ऋणयान उग्रो दूरे अज्ञाता उषसो बबाधे ऋतस्य हि सुहृद सन्ति पूर्वीर्ऋतस्य धीतिर्वृजिना निहन्ते ऋतस्य श्लोको बधिरा ततर्दकर्णा बुधान शुचमान आयोः ऋतस्य दृढा दरुणानि सन्ति पुरूणि चन्द्रावपुषे वपुंषि ऋतेन दीर्घमिषणन्तवृक्ष ऋतेन गावऋतमा विवेशुः ऋतं ये मान ऋतमिद्वन्नोत्कृतस्य शुष्मस्तुरया उगव्युः ऋताय पृथ्वी बहुले गभीरे ऋताय धेनो बरमे दुहाते नोष्ठुत इन्द्र नो गृणान इषं जरित्रे नद्यो न पीपेः अकारिते हरिवो ब्रह्मणव्यं धिया स्यामरत्यस्य दासाः 24 कानुष्ठुतिः शवस सूनुमिन्द्रमर्वाचीनं रातस आववर्ततु ददिर्हि वीरो गृणते वसूनि स गोपतिर्निषिद्धां नो जनासः सवृत्रहत्ये हव्य स ईड्य स सुष्ठुत इन्द्र सत्यराधाः स यामन्नामगवामर्त्याय ब्रह्मण्यते सुश्वये परिबोधात् तमिन्नरो विह्वयन्ते समीकेरिक्वांसन् स्तन्वः कृण्व तत्रां मितो यत्यागमुभयासो अग्मन्नरस्तोकस्य तनयस्य सातौ क्रतूयन्ति क्षितयो योग उग्राशुषाणासो मिथो अर्णसातौ संयद्विषो ववृत्रन्त युध्मा आदिन्नेम इन्द्रयन्ते अभीके आदिद्धनेम इन्द्रियं यजन्त आदित्स्पक्तिः पुरोडाशं निरीच्याद् आदित्सोमो विपपृच्छ्याद सुष्वीनाद् इज्जुहोष वृषभं यजध्यै कृणोत्यस्मै वरिवोय इत्थेन्द्राय सोममुषते सुनोते सद्रीचीनेन मनसा वेनन्त मित्सखायं कृणुते समत्सु य इन्द्राय सुनवत्सो ममद्य पचात्पक्तिरुत मृग्जातिधानाः प्रतिमनायो रुचथानि हर्यन्तस्मिन् दददृषणं शुष्ममिन्द्रः यदा समर्द्यं व्यच्छेदरुघावा दीर्घं यदाजिमभ्यख्यधर्यः अचिक्र ददृषणं पत्न्यच्चादुरोण निशितं सोममत्सुद्भिः भूयसा वन्नमचरत्कनीयो विक्रीतो अकानिशं पुनर्यन्न स भूयसा कनीयो नारिरेचीत् दीना दक्षा विदुहन्ति प्रभाणं क इमं दशभिर्ममेन्द्रं क्रीणाति धेनुभिः यदा वृत्राणि जङ्घनत् अतथैनं मे पुनर्जदतु नूष्टुत इन्द्र नो गृणान इषं जरित्रे नद्यो न पीपेः अकारिते हरिवो ब्रह्मणव्यं धिया स्यामरत्यस्य दासाः 25 को अद्य नर्यो देवकाम उशन्निन्द्रस्य सख्यञ्जुजोष को वा महेवसे पार्याय समिद्धे अग्नौ सुतसोम ईट्टे को नानामवचसा सौम्याय मानायुर्वा भवति वस्त उप्स्राः क इन्द्रस्य युज्यङ्कः सखित्वं को भ्रात्रं वष्टिकव एक ऊते को देवानामवो अद्यावृणीते क आदित्या आदितिं ज्योतिरिट्टे कस्याश्विनाविन्द्रो अग्नि सुतस्यांशोः पिबन्ति मनसा विवेकनम् तस्मा अग्निर्भारतः शर्म यं सज्जोक् पश्यात् सूर्यमुच्चरन्तौ य इन्द्राय सुनवामेत्याह नर्सरे नरे नर्याय नृतमाय नृणाम् न तं जिनन्ति बहवो न दभ्रा उर्वस्मा अदितिः शर्म यं सतु प्रियः सुकृत् प्रिय इन्द्रे मनायुः प्रियः सुप्रावीः प्रियो अस्य सोमीः सुप्राव्यः प्राशुषाढेव वीर सुष्वेः पंक्तिं कृणुते केवलेन्द्रः नासुष्वेरापिर्न सखा न जामिर्दुष्प्राव्यो वहन्ते दवाचः न रेवता पणिना सख्यमिन्द्रो सुन्वदा सुतपाः सङ्गृणीते अस्य वेदः के खिदति हन्ति नग्नन् विसुष्वये भक्तये केवलोऽभूत् इन्द्रं परे वरे मध्यमास इन्द्रं यान्तो वसिता स इन्द्रम् इन्द्रं क्षियन्त उत युध्यमाना इन्द्रन्नरो वाजयन्तो हवन्ते ओम शांति शांति शांति. We thought of 4 but 3 are enough. 25th we have done beta. Now Bhagavad Gita. We will do the Rajasik and Tamasik. Buddhis today, shlokas number 31 and 32. 31 twice पढ़ लो, 32 4 times पढ़ लो, हम देखेंगे. ओम श्री कृष्णा शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यासा शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्णा शरणम मम, श्री कृष्णा शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्षसंन्यासयोगः. 31-32 मन्त्रौ श्री भगवानुवाच. ओम यया धर्ममधर्मं च कार्यं च कार्यमेव च अयथावत् प्रजानाति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ राजसी. यया धर्ममधर्मं च कार्यं च कार्यमेव च अयथावत् प्रजानाति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ राजसी. Now 32 times. अधर्मं धर्ममिति या अधर्मं धर्ममिति या अधर्मं धर्ममिति या अधर्मं धर्ममिति या मन्यते तमसावृता मन्यते तमसावृता मन्यते तमसावृता मन्यते तमसावृता सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसे बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसे बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसे बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसे. टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच. अधर्मं धर्ममिति या मन्यते तमसावृता सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसे. अगेन अधर्मं धर्ममिति या मन्यते तमसावृता सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसी. Friends, very essential knowledge is all this. These in fact constitute main subject of human life called as beautifying one's personality. Then only you can all the outer endeavors, the otherworldly endeavors, the spiritual endeavors too. In the absence of these sadgunas, we not only fail, but we will act in such a manner that we, instead of evolving, we only devolve. Think about it, friends. Right? So the subject under discussion is according to the 3 gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasik. The Buddhi also 3 types, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasik. So what is the Sattvika Buddhi? We have seen. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha. Ya Buddhi vetti. Sa Sattviki. Karya karye ya Buddhi vetti. Sa Sattviki. भया भये या बुद्धि वेत्ति सा सात्विकी. बंधम मोक्षम से या वेत्ति बुद्धि सा पार्थ सात्विकी. सो प्रवृत्ति निवृत्ति. involvement, withdrawal. Karya or karya, to be done, not to be done. Then bhaya, abhaya, what causes fear to us and others? What causes fearlessness to others and us? Then bandha and moksha, what is that finally binds us, limits us, conditions us, gives us dukkha? And wherein lies the moksha? This Satvika Buddhi Wala, na, he has got such a buddhi, he exposes himself to Shastras and Guru, he has got a crystal clear understanding about all these pairs of very essential knowledge, saving knowledges. तो बंदा फिर जब उसकी बुद्धि में इतना पक्का चीज है ना, अब कोई गलती करेगा नहीं वो फिर बुद्धि या वेत्ति सा बुद्धि सात्विकी. And the other second buddhi, thoda sa disturbed, what do you call, distressed, distracted buddhi, rajoguni. What is the rajoguna buddhi? Has got exactly opposite of this sattvic. This is what we saw in the 31st mantra. Yaya means that buddhi by which dharmam adharmam cha. What is dharma? What is adharma? Karyam cha akaryam cha. What is the duty to be done? Karya worthy of doing must be done. Akaryam cha, which should never be done. And the other things which were said in the earlier shloka. Then bhaya, abhaya, pravrti, nivritti, bandha, mokhyam. Ayathavat prajanat. He knows little but not yathavat. So his knowledge is incomplete. His knowledge is non-authentic. His knowledge is not satisfactory. Such person with half mind and vague mind, the Rajogana Buddhiwala, takes wrong decisions, incorrect decisions, and therefore he suffers. Dharmam adharmam na janati. I don't know, he says, but I am just doing, he says. Karya akarya. Karya means surur karna hai. Akarya should not, like parents are. You have to take care of them. Karya. Children are there, you have to take care of them. Karya. But neglecting both of them, this fellow is gone with his friends go drink karne ke liye. That is akarya. If his buddhi is not sattvic, he will not be clear about it. He will be pulled by others. He is pulled by his own vasanas, pushed by. He is misguided by his own mind's fancies that he will be not able to perform the things correctly. So, yaya buddhya, that buddhi by which dharmam adharmam ayathavat prajanat. Karyam cha akaryam ayathavat prajanat. He partha sa buddhi satviki rajasi. In all the three shlokas, Arjuna is addressed by the Lord as partha partha partha. Hey Prataputra Arjuna, you just learn all this and be sattvic buddhiwala, not the other two. Yaya buddhya dharmam adharmam na janati ayathavat prajanati karyam cha yathavat na prajanati ayathavat prajanati. Vague person, not a complete knowledge, not a complete understanding. You know, that is vague, like you are a student of school, college. So what is dharma, what is adharma for you? You must know. And when you go to college, school, what's karyam? You must do it only. You cannot do a karyam. But the Rajoguna Vala Buddhi, he is prompted by that inner desire, so without pausing and thinking and contemplating about these things. Dharma hai ki adharma hai, karya hai, it will give bandha or moksha, it is giving dukkha or sukha, will it give, is it giver of bhaya or nirbhayata? Without knowing that, he does it. And definitely he suffers and then he feels regretted and guilty inside. Again, we are repeating. Pravritti, nivritti, karya, akarya, bhaya, abhaya, bandha, moksha, dharma, adharma. These things one exactly knows 100% with Shastra authority, with Guru authority, with his own intellection, with his experimenting and succeeding in it. Such person is called having Sattvika Buddhi. And the fellow who doesn't know clearly, ayathavat prajanat, 100% doesn't know. Like he knows driving, but he doesn't know exactly. So therefore, there are accidents regularly. And he knows traffic rules, but not all of them. Then he's caught by the traffic police and then impose fine. Ayatavat prajanat means half he knows. Rajasik. Like he has wife, children. Takes care of them, but not 100%. 10% happiness he gives, 90% he gives misery only. Rajoguni. Ayatavat prajanat. Yatavat means as it is. Prajanat means janta hai. Knows. Ayatavat means doesn't know as it has to be known. या धर्मम अधर्मम च या कार्या कार्यम च अयथावत् प्रजानाति यथावत् न जानाति सा बुद्धि राजसी. And to learn the sattvic buddhi and get mastery in that so that it is maintained throughout life is our goal. While doing so, because of various reasons, we fall down to the Rajasic buddhi level and also to the Tamasik level. The mind, we have to again rise back. Again, lift ourselves back into the Sattvika Buddhisthiti and try to stay there only maximum time. Okay, now our dear friends, without studying whom we are incomplete. Who is our dear friend? Our Tamoguni. है ना? What is Tamoguna? बहुत मजेदार. When you read it, तुमको लगता है यार मेरे बारे में कृष्ण भगवान ने गीता में बोल दिया. What is it? He says, अधर्मम धर्ममिति मन्यते tamasa आवृताः. He has no information, no knowledge, absolute ignorant. Therefore, tamasa avruta. Not only ignorance, no knowledge, but his intellect also covered by so much tamo guna कि ना खुद को अंदर से सोचना होता है, ना दूसरे बताते हैं तो सुनता है वो. Tamasa avruta. And such person, how is he? Adharmam dharmam iti manyate. है ना? One is said here, one pair, all other pairs you have to understand. Adharma as dharma, papa as the punya, akarya as the karya, bhaya as the abhaya, then pravritti, nivritti, confusion, and that which gives bandhana, he considered it very strongly as it is the giver of moksha. Very rigid fellow, tamoguni. He is fixed in his mind. He says that drinks and drugs are my duty to take every day. He says झूठ बोलना घोटाला करना is my pravritti it is. He says that is adharma actually, but वही मेरा धर्म कहता है. Like there is some religion, kill others. How can you kill others? But they say it's our dharma. So अधर्म को लोग धर्म मान रहे. हो सके तो जो मरने वाला है उसको जीना दो, जिला दो उसको. दैट इज योर जीनियस. नॉट टू किल ए हेल्दी हैप्पी पर्सन. बेचारे जाके उसको ठोक देते हो पिस्तौल से, भोंक देते हो चूरे से. व्हाट? ये तामसिक बुद्धि वाले. दे आर बुद्धि मीन्स कन्विक्शन. सो तामसिक बुद्धि वाले कन्विंस्ड कि अधर्म को ही धर्म मानते हो लोग. फिर अन्याय को न्याय मानते, पाप को पुण्य मानते. जो भाई देने वाला है, they consider it to be the giver of fearlessness. They do the confusion in pravritti mein nivritti they are, nivritti mein they are pravritti. Finally, they take the giver of bandha as giver of moksha. The typical example of the youth. They say nobody should order us. We should live life according to our own mind's freedom. Gada, my dear dearest donkey fellow, you are asking freedom from your world like parents and teachers, but you are a slave of your stupid mind. It is the other way around. Okay, when you become obedient to your parents, teachers, you will be saving yourself from your mind slavery. That is real freedom. Real freedom is getting freed from your own mind's negative thoughts, negative habits. For that sake only Lord comes in the form of teacher and guru to continuously tell us, even as government and police, to punish us. Not to do what the mind says, the negative. But instead of that, what you say? I will not listen anybody tells any number of good things. So they say, I will do only what my mind says. And mind says only bhog karo, only enjoy karo, time waste karo. That only the mind says. Mind has no intellect. The dil ko dimag nahi hota. Mind has only vasanas behind. He just do this, do that. You ask it, but क्यों मजा आता है? बड़ी गलत है ना? I don't know. The mind says, but still you do it. That's how we're all victims of our negative mind. Therefore, adharma ko dharma mante. That's where all our buddhis are. Tamasik buddhi, wrong thinking, wrong decision, wrong action, always regrets, guilt, sufferings, punishments. What a wretched life it is. So, adharmam dharmamiti manyate tavasa avruta. Half of the shloka we said. Sarvartha viparitanscha buddhisa partha tamasi. In every endeavor, every place, everything you tell him, he will only think negative, 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 opposite, opposite, opposite. भयंकर है तमोगुणी लोग होते ये दे आर सच अ टेरिबल लायबिलिटी एंड ट्रबल टू द होल वर्ल्ड anywhere they go the traffic rules they don't follow the discipline in a group or any meeting they don't follow take them to picnic they are selfish they don't come on time they go on their own way oh they are like animals don't have the dharmas prakriti dharma they have but other things they don't nowadays they are learning seeing the human beings this fellow is worse than animals that he will not follow any dharma. Sarvam ayathavat prajanat. And what is that ayathavat prajanat? Few examples tomorrow we'll see. Sorry, sarvatan viparitanscha. What is the meaning of it? Tomorrow we'll see that. So, an idea is satvika buddhi. It knows all the five pairs of the things. Rajasik buddhi, not vaguely, not completely. Tamasik buddhi takes all opposite one. That Tamasik buddhi, little more we have to learn. Let us see tomorrow. Then we go for the three types of dhruti. Very powerful topic it is. Then the three types of sukha. And then this is all data of अपने सामने रखकर then you have to contemplate on it till that becomes your knowledge. You digest it. Then think what wrong going in us because of which we are failure and we are hated by the people. We see that only because Rajasik Tamasik nature. Then bring the sattva into you. You will see yourself enjoy. Then you will see the world loving you. And any outer goal, spiritual goal, you'll have sufficient power, energy to reach to, along with all cooperation from everybody around, including the God and Guru. सारे हमारे मदद करेंगे हर तरह का पॉजिटिव तरक्की के लिए when we are शुद्ध सत्व गुणी in all the aspects. Our job is that. For that only we are studying all this. Thank you. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Sri Ramacharitamanasa Panchama Sopana Sundara Kanda. Okay. Yesterday we have seen the powerful narration of Sri Tulsidas ji of the traveling of this Vanara Sainya along with Rama. How the entire Diggajas were doing Chikkara, then the whole earth was shaking, then all the oceans were also shaking. Chikkara hi Diggaja Dolamahi. Then Dolamahi, Chikkara hi Diggaja Dolamahi, Girilola, Sagara Kharavare. The mountain was also shaking, Sagar mein khalabali mach gayi. But the positive, mana harasha sabha gandharva sura muni naga kinnara dukatare. So sura gandharva naga kinnara. They are extremely happy that the Lord has taken initiative to remove our dukkha by traveling towards Lanka. Then he'll finish Ravana. Then kata kata hi mar kata bikata bata bahu koti koti na dhavahi. This line I love and recommend you all that wherever the anyaya adharma is happening, wherever desha nashta देश को नाश करने वाले हैं wherever sanatana dharma troubling people are there get inspiration from all these monkeys and अपने दांत को चबाते हैं fist को जोड़ते हैं you go and attack and finish you have to do it नहीं तो they will head sit on your head you allow them lakhs of temples they break yours and they make their own samadhis in that. If you are aggressive, you can get back your Ram Mandir, your Krishna Mandir, your Shiva Mandir, your so many of universities, your beautiful culture back of Sanatan Dharma. If you all work like this Markata, be aggressive. You are right. You are Sanatan Dharmi. Sanatan Dharmi never goes wrong because we don't harm anyone from our side. But how can you tolerate somebody harming you? कोई ऐसे सपना भी देखे हिंदुइज्म करने को उसके सपने में जाके उसका हाथ पैर काट देना तुम इतना हम तुमको कट कट इमर कट ऐसा रहना चाहिए. And नहीं तो you will be soft, you know. They will cheat you. They won't spare you. World is very terrible, horrible. You have to be very. That's why all our Hindu gods have the weapons in their hand, not to aggressively attack others and kill. No, but to defend. To defend, you have to be very powerful. Not to attack. We don't attack. We don't need. That's not our philosophy. Ours is help others grow together. But ours also is a philosophy which is forgotten, that if somebody is trying to trouble we and our people, we have to defend it. Every devata, even all women devatas, all of them, they have the war weapons. That's when Chandasura, Mundasura, Nishumbasura, Shumbasura, Mahishasura, Rakta Vijay सब आते तो माता आकर सबको चकनाचूर बनाती. Then only the world will be at peace. Then we saw yesterday that the Shesha Bhagavan also were shaking and he was holding with very strong hands the Kachapa on which he is staying. Why? Because on him, on the Bhumi, all the Vanaras are moving so powerful, so energetic. And this one line, कि जय राम प्रबल प्रताप कौशलनाथ गुणगण. राम जी को जय हो जो प्रबल है, कौशलनाथ है, महानुभाव है. Singing the glory of Rama, doing Jai Jaigar to Rama. When they were going, even Bhagavan Adishesha was trembled only. Then the poet's poetry says he was holding the back of Kachapa, looking as if that he is writing Lord Rama's this divine travel towards Lanka to finish Ravana and save Sita ji in a permanent golden letters. रघुबीर रुचिर प्रयाण प्रस्थिति जानि परम सुहावनी जनु कमठ खरपर सर्पराजसो लिखत अभिचल भावनी. So Sarparajaha Kamata Karpatam Karparam Avichala Pavani Likata. What is it? Ruchira Prayana Prasthiti, of whom? Raghubira. So Raghuvir Bhagavan ka Ruchira Paramasuhavani Prasthiti and Prayana. This Kamata ke Peet par Sarparaja Likata Avichala and Pavani. The pure never ending glory of Lord Rama's work to establish dharma by eliminating adharma, that the in history में permanently रहने के लिए आदिशेष जी as if writing on the back of that tortoise which is like a hard board, उसके ऊपर permanently लिख रहे हो. This is the तारीख where Rama took initiative with all Vanaras moving towards Lanka to finish Dushtas. हो गया. अब जाकर क्या होगा? Next portion में the camera shifted to Lanka. There Ravana Mandodari Samvad. Mandodari, Mayasura's daughter, though she is Ravana Patni, but she has got good qualities. She tells Ravana, give Rama back. Rama gives Sita back to Rama. Otherwise, nobody can save you. You will not listen to her also. That portion will study. And the lesson to learn is what? In some or the other form, the Lord comes and hints at us if we are doing wrong. If we are sensitive and catch it and rectify ourselves, we are saved. Otherwise, we are shaved. पढ़ लो यहाँ से 35th दोहा से लेकर 36th दोहा तक. Good, no? We are doing very fast. 36 मतलब only 24 more. Start. ओम एहि विधि जाई कृपा निधि उतरे सागर तीर जह तह लागे खान फल भालु विपुल कपि भीर उहाँ निशाचर रहे सशंका जब ते जारी गयऊ कपिलंका निज निज गृह सब करहि विचार नहीं निशिचर कुल केर उबार जासु दूत बल बर निन जाई तेहि आए पुर कवन भलाई दूति नसन सुनि पुर जनबानी मंदोदरी अधिक अकुलानी रहसि जोरि कर पति पग लागी बोली बचन नीति रस पागी कंत करश हरिसन परिहरहु मोर कहा अति हित ही धरहु समुझत जासु दूत कई करनी स्रवहि गर्भ रजनी चर घरनी तासु नारी निज सचिव बुलाई पटवहु कंत जो चहु भलाई तव कुल कमल बिपिन दुखदाई सीता सीत निसा सम आई सुनहु नाथ सीता बिनु दीन्हे हित न तुम्हारा शंभु अजकीन्हे राम बाण अहिगन सरिस निकर निसाचर भेक जब लगी ग्रसतन तब लगी जतनु करहु तज टेक सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सो यही विधि जाई कृपा निधि the nidhi ocean of treasure of kripa compassion Lord Rama in this way being traveling in that Vanar Sena kripa nidhi utare sagara tira in this side of the end of the ocean they went and landed there utare in the Ramayana it is written Hanumanji carries Rama and Angadaji carries Lakshmana ऐसा बताते throughout the journey. So Uttaresa, the whole Paltan has reached to the this side of the ocean, Lanka is the other side. Then Jahata Lagi Khana Phala, Bhalu Vipula Kapibira. So Bhalu Kapila, Jaha Jaha Vipula Khana Phala Lage, Khana Lage. So whichever the fruits were there, they started eating with permission so that they have to survive. So they eat when they are hungry and they are alive to do Lord Rama's seva like that. Now what happened in that Lanka? देखो वहाँ वहाँ मतलब देर. You know the तुलसीदास जी is always with राम जी. Therefore राम जी के साथ यहाँ और रावण तो हमारा नहीं वो तो शत्रु ऐसे वहाँ अपोजिशन पार्टी वहाँ उधर लंका में निशाचर रही सशंका. Every day the Rakshasas were spending the days and nights with Shanka means fear and doubt and suspicion. Rahai sasanka, shanka sahit reh rahe. Without any confidence or faith, always they are with shanka, the fear they were in all the time. क्यों? जब ते जारी गयो कपि लंका. From the time the Kapi Hanumanji, Gayo has gone Lanka Jari, having burnt Lanka. From the time Hanumanji burnt Lanka and left, from that time onwards, all these Rakshasas are sasankarahi with all the fears. Like, in that Gaza and Ukraine, you see, when and from what time the bombs will fall, they don't know. Sasankarahi, dar ke mare. In India also it was there when these Mughals, Britishers used to attack our Hindu and kill us. It was like that only, fear. दुष्ट लोग थे. लेकिन जो हनुमान जी ने किया हो तो ठीक ना, तो राक्षस थे. सो वहां निशाचर रहे सशंका जब ते जारी गयो कपिल लंका. From the time Hanumanji burnt Lanka and went, since then in suspicion, doubt and fear, anxiety were all these Rakshasas. And then they were talking two main things. In their own house with their own family members and anywhere outside if they met someone. कि निज निज गृह सब करहि विचारा. Everybody were worried, anxious in their own respective houses. क्या? नहीं निशिचर कुला केरा उबारा. So निशिचर कुला केरा उबारा नहीं means there is no way for the redemption of this राक्षस कुला now. उबारना मतलब जो पानी में गिर के डूब रहा है उसको निकालने को उबारना कहते हैं. सो निशाचर कुला द राक्षस कुल का रक्षा करने वाले अभी नहीं है, कोई नहीं होंगे. फर्स्ट पॉइंट दे से दिस नहीं निशाचर कुल केरा उबारा. सो निशाचर कुल को उबारने वाला कोई नहीं है. सेकंड थिंग इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. जासु दूत बल भरनी न जाई. द वन हुज दूत हनुमान जी इज हिज स्ट्रेंथ इटसेल्फ इज इनकंपैरेबल और इनकैलकुलेबल. वर्णन नहीं कर सकते the amount of work he has done. Who? An ambassador of a person. That is Ramji. Now, Tehi Aaye, Pura Kavana Balai, if he himself comes, what will happen to this Lanka Puri? A small दूता ambassador हनुमान monkey came and he तबाह करके गया हो इतना उसे बचा के, और खुद राम जी आ गए तो हमारा क्या होगा इस लंकापुर का. So these two things they were thinking. Nobody to save our Rakshasa Kula, and if Rama himself comes, what's position of ours? Because his one Duta could create such a havoc. That's what I was saying. It is right for Krishna to advise Arjuna to fight the war and eliminate Duryodhan. नहीं तो एक को देकर हजारों दुर्योधन बनाएंगे. Then to control all of them difficult. Don't you nip at the bud level like that. So then क्या हुआ उसके बाद? This point was heard by Mandodari. Dutina sana suni purajana bani. Mandodari heard from the her dutas the talk that is going on in the town between those Purajanas. Then Mandodari Adhika Akulani. She is more disturbed and frightened than anybody. Then the solution of all this there in the hands of her own husband, Ravana. So she tried her best. क्या किया उन्होंने? रहसी. In secrecy, she met her husband. Jori kara, holding the hands. Patipaga lagi, first did pranam at the feet of her husband. Then boli bachana, she spoke the words. Which vatana? Niti rasa niti rasa pagi. The words which are filled with the niti nyaya dharma. Then what words Mandodari spoke to Ravana, which he never cared? What are they? We will see tomorrow. And from that, our lesson is what? As we said, whoever is giving us the guidance in whatever the form to refrain from negative adharma and encourage us in doing positive dharma, we have to take those advices and help ourselves. Correct? Tomorrow we'll see the remaining. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sujjana Shantimapnayat Shanto Mucched Vandebhyaha Muktascha Anyan Vimojayat Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, तुलसीदास भगवान की जय, बोलो भी संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, नव पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव, हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद, जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय, राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्ता से उपास जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. See you tomorrow. It was wonderful to have you.